Hi guys, welcome back to Earth to Rosita. So, I decided to vlog today just because I felt like it, I'm feeling my mood has shifted a lot, and I'm going to work. I wasn't really I wasn't planning on going to work today. So I think that I'm gonna go just to one site where I think I might get some orders coming through. I don't know yet. I'm really late, but that's okay. That's alright. It's gonna give me some time to work on a couple of things. I'm releasing my water elements video today, so I'm excited about that. If you guys didn't know, I'm doing a series on all of the elements of the astrological signs, and I'm kind of going into detail about the signs. Well, not into detail, but because there's so much that goes into signs that I could go on forever. Goes into astrology that I could go on forever about it. But yeah, I am feeling my view of this coronavirus situation has been shifting a lot. At first I had a very I don't care attitude about it, very apathetic, very it's hype and it's nonsensical to get freaked out over it. But my friend who was there where it all started, she kind of emphasized so much on her posts, on her Facebook posts, how serious this is, and it still hasn't gone through as much as it should, but I do understand the importance now to take this a bit more serious, and to not take it like a joke or something. Whenever something is going on, I always look for a spiritual answer. Why is this happening on a spiritual level? And turning to astrology to find answers helped me understand a lot. So right now, we are dominated by earth energy, earth and water energy, but earth energy more. So Capricorn and Taurus in particular. And basically it's one of my favorite YouTubers said recently, Dakota. So he pretty much was saying stuff like, it's a good time for reflection. This is something that I here's the thing, whenever something bad is going on, no matter how bad it is, I run to optimism straight away. Even if there's a side to me that is suffering, I always manage to stop myself and think of an optimistic point of view. Yeah, it sucks that this coronavirus is going on and it's freaking me out, and it's making business unreliable, and it's making it hard to make money and stuff like that. it's also like, it's given me a different perspective in the sense that this is like an amazing opportunity for, like, it's basically this virus has forced people to stop what they're doing and really like get into a mode where they can't run from themselves anymore. They can't run from anything that is allowing them a distraction. So they can't go to work because my mom's workplace, just today, she was informed that they're going to be closing down for a month, and that's insane. I don't know what that means for me. Like, my workplace is a little bit more free-flowing, but I don't know how many businesses are going to just stop for a month, especially in food. So I don't know how much I'm going to be affected by this, but like, imagine if everybody's normal lives came to like a pause for a month. Every single business out there, including like restaurants and insurance companies and Medicare, and I mean, I don't think the hospitals, no, hospitals will not, okay? I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. Just most of the places where people go to work were forced to come to a stop. What is that going to do for people, you know? Because not everybody's a doctor and stuff like that. But it's like, it's really going to get people to do inner work, you know? And it's so interesting how people have been running away from like the world's problems for so long, and climate change, and just issues with the government and greed and monetary problems and animal exploitation. Like, this is another sector that hasn't been emphasized as much. Like, how did this coronavirus even start, guys? It started with like exploiting an animal for taste pleasure, which is an odd taste pleasure of that, because I'm pretty sure that this was like an exotic animal. Like, it wasn't just the usual chicken, pig, or cow that people eat. Oh God, even saying people eat their flesh makes me feel like I'm gonna gag. But I think it was a rat, which is like, man, if this virus started from a rat, it's gonna be very interesting given the fact that this is the year of the rat. So it's like if somebody in China was eating a rat during the year of the rat and this virus broke out, because of a rat during the year of the rat. You understand where I'm going with this? It's gonna be very interesting. Like, I don't mean to get superstitious and stuff, but like, it's truly like the rat got its karma. Like, the rat gave people bad karma for being disrespected. And I'm not saying, like, I know that rats get like exploited and abused all of the time anyways, but it's just interesting because of the astrological timeline, the year that we're in. And I don't, like, nobody really knows how this disease came to be in the first place. But now I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry, guys. But it really should be talked about how we exploit animals. and how we can transcend these like outdated, selfish, gluttonous desires that we have, using an animal's body part for taste pleasure, when we have so many things that can replace that taste pleasure. Like, there's so much mock meats out there right now, and mock cheese and mock egg and things that can replace these things so easily. Like, it just does not make sense to keep exploiting animals when there are options not to, and when there's a market that we could help to expand to stop this, stop the murder of animals. Yes, once we needed, like, we're making so many excuses, but we're running out of excuses, like, yes, we needed it for survival like a couple thousand years ago, but now it's 2020 and nothing that we do is natural, nothing that we do is natural. I'm talking to you guys on a camera, on my phone, and I'm uploading it onto YouTube, and you're watching it on your you're watching it on your laptop or your phone. Is that natural? Like, let's stop kidding ourselves, please. It's time to, like, evolve past our meat eating days, our animal flesh eating days, and it's time to fucking grow up and just see how bizarre it is to drink cows or goat's milk as fully grown ass adults, or even like as a 10-year-old kid or whatever, in any form, like the cheese, the ice cream, halloumi, whatever, yogurt, like, it's strange. It's just strange. And I know that I just went on a vegan rant, but it needs to be spoken about, because all of these diseases, you've never seen I don't think there's ever been a documented disease starting with, like, plants, so you just have to look at this pattern, and just kind of, like, you can't deny that eating animals is bad karma, without lying to yourself, without fooling yourself just to continue on with your bad habits. It is very sad, though, the people that are dying. One of my friends told me that the doctor that actually was trying to warn people of this disease before it even spread so bad to the point where, like, it got this global. My friend was telling me that doctor tried to warn people and everyone ignored him, and he ended up dying. He ended up dying of the disease because he was too busy treating the patients who got the disease. And it's heart-wrenching. The documented children that have died, the elderly that have died, and even, I'm sure there must be, like, some middle-aged people or people my age that have died, like, around their 20s to 30s, maybe even 40s and stuff. It's very sad. It's a very scary time, especially since there's no vaccine. So I think that it's very important to take this seriously, even if we feel disconnected from it and we just want to, like, say it's just a virus and stuff like that. Make up all of these lame ass excuses to not give a damn. It's a really beautiful day out today. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. I love this spot. It used to be one of my favorite spots. I mean, it still is one of my favorite spots, Eastern Creek. Now I get to work here. So that's an awesome thing. But I think that I'm just gonna end this vlog with getting you guys to just like take this virus seriously, even if your immune system is top notch, and even if you do get infected, you can handle it and stuff. Be mindful of other people, be mindful of people that might not be able to handle it. Don't be like those stupid tourists who got infected with it and, went on their lives and did whatever they wanted to do and traveled. And there was a British woman who was diagnosed with the coronavirus, and she still traveled to the Hamilton Islands. And it's just like so selfish. Don't be like her, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that note to think about, and also just think about how this virus started, eating a wild animal. And I know that a wild animal is not the same as like your usual cow or pig or chicken or whatever. Pig, chicken, or goat. It's just no sentient animal, no sentient being should be exploited that much, to that magnitude, especially since it's not a necessity anymore, since it's very much a horrendous personal choice. And you can argue, this is not objectively a bad moral choice, but I will argue to the death that for the majority of people, they have options to not contribute to hunting or factory farming. So you can take that personal choice thing, and there is no objective morality. Like, this is morally, like, objectively exploiting animals to this magnitude is objectively wrong and immoral. And there's nothing to be proud of for doing that. And there's no excuse, and you should probably, if you can't bring yourself to change, you should really, look inward and see why you're so messed up that way, and why you think that you're so precious that you want to continue eating the flesh of animals when you don't need to, when there's plenty of options for you not to now. Okay, now I'm rambling way too much. See you guys. Subscribe. Bye.